like I'm like the most average person in the entire world. I'm good enough to dominate like the lower level guys, but I'm not good enough to be like the C team players in basketball. But I still always try and get better. I still always try and trying to improve. And I feel like being average is worse than being terrible. Because I'm always on the verge of like making the team, but I always get caught. Or somebody that shouldn't have made the team just because they're 6'3" and there's always gonna be somebody better than you out there, but it's just life. But I've never really gotten an opportunity to show people like what I can do with my skills. And I just want to be given an opportunity. And I'm also an average student. My GPA is pretty bad right now. I don't even think it's a 2.5. All B's. And it's finals week. I'm looking good for tomorrow. That day when I post this, I have geometry, history, and I haven't studied for any of them. I have a C- in history. I'm looking might be cooked, but yeah. Let's go back to my original point. I feel like being terrible at something is better than being average at it. Because if you're terrible at something, you can, I don't know how I want to say this. If you're terrible at something, you can just play. You can just have fun. But if you're average, or like me, you're on the verge of like making the team. Like I'm probably maybe top 10 in my grade right now. And everybody in my school plays basketball. But we had 40 some freshmen try out. So and they only kept 3 sophomores across all 3 teams. Some of them made JV, and 2 of them made C, and one of them had a roster spot because he was a good leader, not because of his skills, but just because he was a good leader. Anyways, guys, we get back to the original point. Second, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for not uploading yesterday. I was kind of busy yesterday, but tomorrow or today when I post this, I don't know, tomorrow, I'm going to post 2 videos to make up for it, and this one's going to be around like 8 minutes long. So, anyways, hopefully this point makes sense. I am probably the most average person in this entire planet. I'm an average athlete. I'm an average student. I'm an average creator. Just the most average person ever. And I don't really stand out amongst like anything. I'm just there. Or if it's like cut off there at the end, my stream just crashed. Anyways, I'm just super average. I always want to get better at everything I do. So I'm in the lab every day, trying to get better at my sport. And I want to encourage you guys to get better at the things you guys know you need to work on. For me, I struggle with consistency, and I struggle with staying dedicated to stuff. Like, have no left hand, and I need to work on my handling. And the only time I really work on that stuff is when I'm training, and that's about like twice a week. If I'm lucky, maybe once on average, I'd say. But you guys just need to stay consistent at something. That's something I'm trying to learn. Because if you stay consistent to something, it becomes a habit. And like I was talking to my mom about this today. She's getting her master's degree, and she's a senior. And for this entire semester, she was upstairs studying for school, doing homework for three straight months. She was doing that. And she was telling me today she thought it was weird that she had free times in the evening. You know, yeah, she thought it was weird that she had free time in the evening. And that's it just became a habit for her to stay dedicated to that, and she had a goal. You know, you guys always need a goal. My goal is to be able to dunk in a few months. Your goal could be get an A on your test, make a team. If it becomes a habit, I'm pretty good at doing it every day. But if it doesn't become a habit, I don't do it at all. You know? And basically what I'm trying to say is just stay dedicated to what you guys want to do. And don't be average like I am. I crashed again. Anyways, hopefully all this stuff made sense to you guys. And there's going to be a double upload tomorrow. And I have finals this week, so I'm going to try my best to get videos out, but I'm going to be very, very busy with this. Super dark. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope everything made sense. If it didn't, I'll try to my best to explain everything in the comments. If you guys have questions, just let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one.